People rarely fall for emotionally unavailable individuals because they want pain. Something in that distance feels strangely familiar and compelling. Unavailability often appears as mystery, independence, or depth, inviting curiosity. The mind tends to fill gaps with imagination, and where clarity is missing, desire grows stronger. Attachment forms not through consistency, but through uncertainty that keeps hope alive. Human attraction is not always based on what is healthy, but what is emotionally familiar. Many unconsciously recreate emotional dynamics experienced earlier in life, especially inconsistent ones. If love once came with distance or unpredictability, the nervous system associates it with effort. Unavailability can feel less like a warning and more like a recognizable pattern to chase. Emotionally unavailable people create a cycle of intermittent reinforcement. Attention is given unpredictably and withdrawn without clear explanation. This inconsistency can be more addictive than steady affection. A small message or brief warmth becomes amplified after a long absence. The mind chases those rare moments, believing consistency is one breakthrough away. Another reason is the illusion of earning love through persistence and patience. There's a belief that if they become better, the other person will eventually change. This creates a psychological trap where love becomes conditional on effort. The unavailable person becomes a challenge. Winning their affection feels like proof of worth. Unavailability often triggers deeper emotional insecurity and fear of abandonment. When affection is inconsistent, it creates anxiety. That anxiety is often mistaken for strong love or intense emotional connection. The relationship feels powerful not because it is stable, but because it activates longing and fear of loss. Emotionally unavailable people can appear more desirable because they seem independent or self-contained. This perceived distance can be interpreted as strength, maturity, or depth. The mind tends to romanticize what is difficult to obtain. Availability is not a sign of weakness, but of emotional capacity for connection. People often project ideal traits onto emotionally distant individuals. The less a person reveals, the more room for the mind to construct an idealized version. Many confuse emotional scarcity with emotional value, believing that if something is hard to get, it must be worth more. Emotional connection does not behave like a problem to be solved by persistence alone. People may stay attached long after its clear reciprocity is not present. Unavailable individuals can activate a deep fear of abandonment. When attention is inconsistent, the nervous system stays in a heightened state of alert. This creates emotional dependency, not because of love, but instability. The relationship becomes less about connection and more about managing emotional highs and lows. Emotional unavailability often mirrors internal emotional distance within the attached person. People who struggle to accept love may unconsciously choose partners who cannot meet them. This creates emotional symmetry, where neither person is fully open. The relationship becomes a reflection of internal emotional patterns. There is psychological comfort in familiarity, even when rooted in frustration. The mind often prefers predictable emotional patterns over unfamiliar stability. Unavailable relationships can feel comfortable because they match earlier conditioning. Breaking away requires emotional retraining of what love is supposed to feel like. The more time, emotion, and hope invested, the harder it becomes to detach. Growth often begins when effort alone cannot replace mutual emotional presence. Clarity comes when emotional exhaustion outweighs hope. The pattern of inconsistency becomes impossible to rationalize anymore. Love is not meant to be a constant state of guessing, waiting, or proving worth. Real connection does not require chasing or surviving emotional absence. Emotional availability is not something to earn, but something that must already exist. The deeper lesson is that emotional systems are highly responsive to uncertainty. Understanding this changes how future connections are chosen consciously. People stop mistaking emotional unpredictability for depth and start recognizing stability as the foundation of real connection.